You might think that regular showers and brushing your teeth twice a day covers all your hygiene needs. But did you know that recent research suggests there are 5 specific body areas that most people completely overlook? And these could be silently impacting your longevity and quality of life? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay healthier and live longer with just a few simple habits? Today, we're diving deep into the vital connection between daily hygiene of overlooked body parts and improved longevity. You'll learn 5 gentle cleaning techniques that could help reduce inflammation, boost your immune function, and potentially extend your lifespan. Stay with me until the end, because I'll share practical, science-backed strategies that take less than 5 minutes, but could transform how you feel every single day. As you know, it's not always easy to know which health habits truly make a difference as we age. You've probably been told that basic hygiene is mainly about appearance and social courtesy. But here's what experts in geriatric and lymphatic health are now telling us. Hygiene is actually preventive care for aging. Are you aware that bacteria buildup in specific neglected areas can lead to systemic health issues? We're talking about bad breath that won't go away, recurring infections, balance problems, poor detoxification, sleep disruption, and even increased disease risk. Do you notice that as we get older, our skin becomes thinner, our immunity reduces, and mobility challenges can make thorough cleaning more difficult? This creates a perfect storm where small hygiene oversights can have bigger consequences than they did when we were younger. Have you ever considered that what you think is just a cosmetic issue might actually be your body sending you early warning signals? Let me share what the research reveals about these 5 critical areas that most people miss in their daily routine. Studies show that poor hygiene in specific zones, your tongue, feet, armpits, nose, and belly button, can trigger inflammation throughout your entire body. When bacteria accumulate in these areas, your immune system has to work overtime, leaving you more vulnerable to illness and fatigue. Experts recommend paying special attention to these areas because they're either bacterial hotspots, lymphatic drainage points, or filtration systems that directly impact your overall health. The fascinating part? Proper daily cleaning of these areas can reduce systemic inflammation, improve immune function, and potentially extend your healthy years. Are you curious about which areas we're talking about and why they matter so much for your long-term health? Let's start with an area that might surprise you: your tongue. Have you ever really looked at your tongue in the mirror? Do you see a white or yellowish coating, especially in the morning? Here's what's happening. Your tongue can harbor over 700 different bacterial strains. Think of it like a clogged air filter in your home. When it's not cleaned regularly, everything downstream suffers. This bacterial buildup doesn't just cause bad breath, it affects your oral health and creates systemic inflammation throughout your body. Are you currently doing anything special to clean your tongue beyond regular toothbrushing? Most people aren't, and that's understandable because we're rarely taught this. Could you try this gentle alternative? Twice daily, after brushing your teeth, use a tongue scraper or gently brush your tongue with your toothbrush. Start from the back and work forward, being careful not to trigger your gag reflex. Rinse thoroughly afterward. Have you noticed persistent bad breath even after brushing? This simple addition to your routine could make a remarkable difference in how fresh your mouth feels and how your body processes the bacteria that would otherwise circulate through your system. Now let's talk about your feet. Do you give them the same attention you give your face and hands? Are you checking them regularly for changes? Your feet are incredibly vulnerable to infections, fungal overgrowth, and circulation issues, especially if you have diabetes or reduced mobility. What many people don't realize is that foot problems can affect your balance, your ability to stay active, and even your overall confidence in moving around safely. Have you experienced any fungal infections, persistent odors, or balance issues that seem to come and go? These could be early signs that your feet need more attention. Here's what podiatrists recommend: daily cleansing with thorough drying, especially between your toes. Think of it like drying dishes. If you leave them damp, bacteria and fungus thrive. After washing, make sure to inspect your feet for any changes, cuts, or areas of concern. Could you see yourself adding this simple foot check to your daily routine? It takes less than 2 minutes, but could prevent problems that might limit your mobility later. If you're finding this information helpful and you're thinking about which area you want to focus on first, let me know in the comments below. Comment 1 for tongue care, 2 for foot care, or 3 if you want to hear about all 5 areas. Your engagement helps me know what's most valuable to you. Let's move to an area that's crucial for your body's detoxification system: your armpits. Did you know that your armpits contain a high concentration of lymph nodes? Your lymphatic system is like your body's cleanup crew, filtering out toxins and supporting immune function. When your armpits aren't properly cleaned, this buildup can disrupt your immune response and make your body less efficient at natural detoxification. Are you doing more than just applying deodorant in the morning? Have you checked your cleaning routine lately? Here's what lymphatic health specialists suggest. Use mild soap with circular cleaning motions. Ensure complete rinsing and drying, and be cautious about heavy moisturizer use that might trap bacteria. The goal is to support your body's natural detox processes, not interfere with them. Would you consider this as part of your health routine rather than just a cosmetic step? When you support your lymphatic system, you're supporting your body's ability to stay healthy and energetic. Here's something that might surprise you. Your nose filters over 10,000 quarts of air every single day. Have you ever thought about your nose as a hard-working filtration system? When your nasal passages aren't kept clean, it leads to congestion, sleep disruption, reduced oxygenation, and can even affect your energy levels during the day. Poor nasal hygiene doesn't just make you uncomfortable. It can impact the quality of your sleep and your overall vitality. Do you notice that you breathe through your mouth more often than you'd like? Are you experiencing ongoing sinus congestion or sleep issues? Experts recommend gentle nasal care, saline sprays or rinses, steam inhalation, and careful nose blowing, one nostril at a time to avoid pushing bacteria deeper. Think of this as maintaining your body's air filtration system. Have you tried adding any of these gentle techniques to your routine? Better nasal hygiene often leads to better sleep, which impacts everything from your mood to your immune function. Finally, let's talk about an area most people completely forget: your belly button. When was the last time you specifically cleaned this area? Your belly button creates a warm, moist environment that's ideal for bacteria to thrive. It's actually one of the most bacteria-dense areas on your body. Without regular cleaning, this can lead to odors, irritation, and even infections. Is this part of your daily routine? For most people, it isn't, and that's completely understandable. We're just not taught to think about it. Here's a gentle approach. Use a washcloth or cotton swab with water and mild soap. Clean carefully, and make sure to dry thoroughly afterward. It's simple, but it can prevent uncomfortable problems before they start. Could you see yourself adding this 30-second step to your shower routine? It's one of those small changes that can prevent bigger discomforts down the road. Now, are you wondering how to integrate all of this without feeling overwhelmed? The beautiful thing about these habits is that they can become part of your existing routine without adding significant time. Have you noticed that when you take better care of yourself, you feel more confident and independent? These simple hygiene improvements can help you maintain that sense of vitality and self-reliance that's so important as we age. Would you consider starting with just one area that resonates most with you? Maybe it's the tongue care because you've noticed persistent bad breath, or perhaps the foot care because balance and mobility are priorities for you. The key is consistency, not perfection. Small, daily actions compound over time to create significant improvements in how you feel and how your body functions. You might be thinking, "This sounds like a lot to remember," or "I'm not sure I can fit this into my routine." These concerns are completely valid, and you don't need to change everything at once. Have you tried making one small change and letting it become natural before adding another? This approach is much more sustainable and less overwhelming. Are you worried about sensitivity or doing something incorrectly? Start gently, listen to your body, and remember that any improvement is better than no improvement. If you have specific health conditions or concerns, it's always wise to check with your healthcare provider about the best approach for you. Could you give yourself permission to experiment and find what works best for your body and lifestyle? Here's why this matters for your long-term health. When you reduce the bacterial load in these key areas, you're reducing the overall inflammatory burden on your body. Studies show that chronic low-grade inflammation is linked to accelerated aging and increased disease risk. Are you interested in supporting your body's natural ability to stay healthy? These hygiene practices work with your immune system, not against it. Experts in geriatric health consistently emphasize that small, sustainable habits often have more impact than dramatic lifestyle changes. When you support your body's natural functions through proper hygiene, you're investing in your future comfort, health, and independence. Have you noticed that when one aspect of your health improves, other areas often follow? This is the beautiful interconnectedness of how our bodies work. Let's make this practical. Could you choose one area to focus on this week? Maybe start with tongue scraping if you're concerned about oral health, or foot care if stability and mobility are your priorities. Would you consider setting up your bathroom with the simple tools you might need? A tongue scraper, a small towel designated for foot drying, or gentle saline spray for nasal care? Have you found that new habits stick better when you attach them to existing routines? Try adding your chosen hygiene step to something you already do consistently, like right after brushing your teeth or during your regular shower. Are you someone who benefits from gentle reminders? You might put a small note where you'll see it, or set a phone reminder until the habit becomes automatic. Remember, you're not alone in wanting to maintain your health and vitality as we age. Have you found that sharing your health goals with family or friends helps you stay motivated? Could you see yourself encouraging others in your life to pay attention to these often overlooked areas? Sometimes we stick with healthy habits better when we're supporting each other. If you're part of any community groups or have regular social connections, would you consider sharing what you learn? Often, the act of teaching others helps reinforce our own healthy habits. Are you open to the idea that taking better care of yourself is actually a gift to the people who care about you? When you feel better, you can show up more fully in your relationships and activities. If you're still with me and you're feeling motivated to make one of these changes, I'd love to hear from you. Comment "feeling my best" below if you're ready to try one of these 5 hygiene improvements. Like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more gentle, science-backed tips that support healthy aging. I create content specifically for people who want to feel their best at every stage of life. Share your own tips or experiences in the comments. Let's support each other in making small changes that lead to big improvements in how we feel every day. Here's what I want you to remember. Hygiene is so much more than appearance. It's longevity care. Small, consistent actions can improve your health, comfort, confidence, and independence. You have the power to make choices every single day that support your well-being. These 5 areas, your tongue, feet, armpits, nose, and belly button, represent simple opportunities to invest in your future health. Are you ready to give yourself the gift of better daily care? Your body has been taking care of you for decades. Now you can return that care with these gentle, effective habits. Change is possible at any age, and you deserve to feel vibrant, comfortable, and confident in your body. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Your future self will thank you. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more ways to support your health and vitality through simple, science-backed strategies.